5:34 in the morning. It is Christmas Eve today. We are late for the daily dips. It's daily dip number 11. We got to it yesterday, and I'm going to use yesterday's footage until we get there. Just waiting on Ella. Special guest to the vlog today.
Oh dear.
Caroline McAleen.
Today and today only.
Welcome to the vlog, Peter. Have you watched the vlog?
All the time.
Leaping candling. Someone's drumming 8 beads of milking 7 swans were swimming, kids skis are laying. Oh God! Oh, calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
It's Christmas Eve. What's starting to open?
Phil, after our entire life in Coogee, our old flatmates Amy and Johnny gave us this plant to mind. It was their first plant, and for some reason all the flowers died off Phil because we sort of let him die. Adrian has committed to resurrecting this plant many a time, and still in the 5 years we've had him, he's never flowered again until today. Phil's got flowers.
Phil is back in action.
I'm so proud of you. That's so nice.
So there's about 100 people down the beach this morning. It was incredible. We've got the last dip tomorrow. Throws me out of sync. But anyway, I'm getting the run in today. Got the electrolytes in. I think it was part of the reason I got a migraine last week. So I'm going to make sure I'm well hydrated. Get the salts in. Yeah, and blitz out a run.
My mum has curly hair and brushes her teeth.
What's that?
My mum has curly hair and brushes her teeth.
What's that got to do with anything?
You're f***ing crazy.
Done. So I'm going on a 15 to 14 kilometer run here this morning. I thought on this run I will tell you a few things that I'm doing differently when it comes to the marathon prep, and just to break up my training a bit and not make running so mundane. Anyway, I'll get to it on my run. Point number 1, nasal breathing. In through your nose and out through your nose. What I find is I'm able to hold a more conversational pace because my heart rate is lower. And what nasal breathing does, it forces you to run a lot slower, decreasing the load through your knees and your joints, and you'll be able to run for a lot longer. So point number 2 is no music Mondays. So I'll leave the watch at home, leave the headphones at home, and I'll leave the phone at home. There's no tech, there's no numbers, there's no how fast you're going, how long you're going for. You're running just for the fun of running. This is my favourite run of the week. You run as fast as your body wants to, or as slow as your body wants to. You listen to your body, listen to your breath, and listen to your environment, which is my favourite run of the week. And it just helps me enjoy running so much more. And point number 3, I normally run to music. But recently I've been listening to a lot of podcasts, especially on my longer run. And this podcast of the week goes to Joe Rogan and David Goggins. It's an incredible podcast. David Goggins is an animal, absolute beast. And it's just puts everything in perspective and just makes you look like a weakling. Podcast of the week, go watch it. I'll link it below. Here we go. 15 kilometer run at just over a 5 kilometer pace. Good little run for nasal breathing. There wasn't going to be a point number 4, but point number 4 begins with S but isn't stretching. It is smile. Smile because you can run, not because you have to run. Running is the most primal, most fun sport you will do. As humans, we are meant to run, and if you can enjoy the process, even if you hate running, smile when you run. It forces your brain to love running. Smile at people running past you, wish them Merry Christmas. Start to enjoy the process of running and it will improve your running so much better. If you've ever watched Eliud Kipchoge break the 2-hour marathon.
Eliud Kipchoge, let's keep an eye on the clock. Into the final 20 seconds. Eliud Kipchoge. Whoa! On his shoulder. 140. 140.
In that documentary, if there's one thing that I took away from that whole documentary, was he smiled and enjoyed the process and enjoyed running so much. So that is what I'm trying to incorporate so much more in my training. I try to smile at other runners. Smile the whole way, put on that cheeser and go. So we're around here looking for a Santa hat and there's not many Santa hats. There's no Santa hats there on offer individually, but there is Santa hat here. So the only hat in the store is wrapped around.
Hold on. God. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. It's my Christmas outfit sorted.
Are you buying this?
I need to fill. I don't know. I need to buy some watermelons. Hello.